Hello and welcome back again, my lovely Trails fans. Right, so before we head on off to the next region, the Bose region, I will show you my setup for all of my characters before I leave this region. So Sherazade, just go ahead and kind of make sure everyone's wearing a silver earring. There is going to be some poison mobs in the next region, so this is going to be one of our best defenses going in there. And for my augments, I've changed things around. There's going to be lots of mobs who are going to be weak to fire, so this is Joshua's setup. Oh, feel free to pause the video as well if you just want to double check over everything. This is Estelle's setup, and finally this is Sherazade's setup. Alrighty, and before we go, there was the Labelle News issue 2, which we didn't actually read in the last episode, so I'm going to go ahead and get that read out for you guys right now. Breaking story: disappearance of the Lind. Gone without a trace. Where could it be? Yesterday afternoon, the airliner Lind vanished over East Bose airspace while en route to Rolent. An exhaustive overnight search conducted by the Royal Army yielded no clues to its whereabouts, leaving all parties baffled. In response to this incident, the Army has declared all airliner flights cancelled until further notice. Fate of Lind passengers unknown. The Labelle Orbital Ship Corporation reports that 17 were aboard the Lind at the time of its departure, including both passengers and crew. Family members of these missing persons are understandably concerned but remain hopeful. Probability of accident is low, says expert. Central Factory Chief Murdoch proclaims, "Our orbital engines are sturdy and reliable. The chance of an engine failure is virtually nil. I do not believe an accident to have occurred." Rumours and theories abound. Was it a conspiracy perpetuated by the Royal Army and the covert mercenary force comprised of Jaegers? Perhaps it was a plot to kidnap the passengers and hold them for ransom. Some have even suggested the Lind came under attack by the last living ancient dragon. No matter what anyone may have heard, it's all just speculation at this point, as no real evidence has yet been found. The Royal Army is investigating a possible connection between this incident and the recent burglaries in Bose, but thus far no information on any such connection has been released. In fact, no information has been released at all, due to Army regulations prohibiting the dissemination of intelligence to the general public, a policy that I'm sure we'd all like to see repealed. Society: crystal stolen in daring robbery. A group of unknown individuals recently broke into the Rolent mayor's house to steal a septium crystal that was left in his possession. Local bracers came to the rescue and managed to recover the stolen item, but the culprits are still at large. Thankfully, no harm came to the mayor or his family during this incident. We deeply regret that the criminals escaped, says a Rolent Bracer representative, but please know that we of the Bracer Guild did everything in our power to apprehend them and will continue the pursuit for however long it may take. Culture: touring ancient sites, the Rolent region and the Esmelis Tower. The Esmelis Tower lies a few hundred selge to the north of Rolent City, along the Malga Trail. Its turquoise green visage is the only real landmark for as far as the eye can see. Counting as one of the 4 tetrasylic towers, its purpose is still shrouded in mystery to this day. This exciting location is as old as Labelle itself, and modern research utilizing the latest orbital technology is expected to answer a few questions about this eerie structure, while posing still others. So that's the latest Labelle read. We'll have a few people to talk to at the farm before we fully head to the Bose region. So let's go ahead and just have a chat with them before we move on. Really? You're gonna start a fight with me? You don't even stand a chance. Purzel Farm. Are you going somewhere, Joshua? Yeah, it seems I'm headed to the Bose region next door. Will you be back soon? It probably won't be any time soon. Joshua, I'll be waiting for you. So will you come and play with us again? Yeah, I promise. Yay! Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua, so are you here in business for the guild? The work of a bracer can't be easy, that's for sure. Don't overdo things. Moderation is the key. After the airliners were built, we started receiving orders from various regions, but we're having trouble just keeping on top of them. I'm overjoyed as far as business goes, but I need to figure a way to deal with things. Should be 2 more people here that we can talk to. Hey guys, what's with the packs? Well, it turns out we're headed to Bose. Bose? But I heard the airliners had stopped flying. So does this mean that you're headed there on foot? It seems that way. We'll be fine. I've heard that it's not that long of a distance. When it comes to jobs, I guess a braces isn't one that's supposed to be easy. Anyway, take care of yourselves. And should be one more person to speak to. They had another kid. Here they are. Cher has started helping around the farm, so I'm really bored. Maybe I should try helping out on the farm too. That would probably be a good idea. Alrighty then. So, really? Really?
We're good to go.
Oh, what god is that sound? At this point, they don't even survive more than one hit against us. Well, the bugs do, I suppose. But we are headed to the checkpoint. Should almost be there. Here we go. Make sure we have a chat with everybody. Hello there, are you headed for Bose? We are, but how did you know we weren't just visiting again? Well, a number of people like yourselves have been passing through lately. Exponentially more than usual. Is that because flights have been suspended in the airspace over Bose? That's exactly what's happened. You wouldn't believe how busy this place is because of it. Well, the Royal Army is responsible for all the restricted flights. So you're really not in a position to complain. Yeah, I guess you're right about that. Oh, and another thing, traffic through this checkpoint is also being regulated. If you want to go through here, you'll have to get a pass from the Chief Warrant Officer next door. Okay. Since joining the army, this is the first time I've ever been so busy in my life. I guess this is no time to be fishing or reading books. I just bought this book, but I guess I'll give it to you. The Chief would be livid if he caught me with this. Cornelia Chapter 2. So all of the Cornelia books, I will go ahead and read them once all of them have been collected. Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua too. Hello, Mr. Ashton. And this is Sherazade, if I remember correctly, right? Good afternoon, sir. We'd like to cross over into the Bose region, so we were wondering about getting a pass. Let me guess, this has something to do with the Lind, doesn't it? Yeah. Estelle explains that Cassius was aboard the missing airliner. Goodness, Cassius was aboard? This is major. I'll issue you a pass right away. Thank you, sir. But is it alright if you issue us a pass just like this? What are you talking about? I know you kids by face. And as a member of the Royal Army, I should do my best to cooperate with the Bracer Guild. Oh, but one other thing. Huh? Be careful if you have any errands at the Haken Gate north of here. You might want to hide your identities as bracers there. What do you mean? I'm sorry, but I can't say any more about the matter. But if you do intend to investigate the incident, please do so with discretion. I pray to Adios for Cassius' safe return. Yes, we have everything we need. Oh, I need to show it to this guy. Alright, we got one. Handed over gate pass. Well, that was quick. Okay then, how about I open the gate for you? The soldier opened the gate by remote control. Alright, you're clear to go on through. Once you cross over, you won't be able to come back unless you get a pass from the other side. Please be aware of that before you cross. Got it. Seems a bit weird, the fact that you need a pass to go through each side. Hi, are you headed to Bose? We are currently in a state of emergency. We are looking for any suspicious individuals among those heading from Bose to Relent. The Eisen Road, which runs north off the East Bose Highway, is blockaded right now. For those headed to the north border, they'll have to go to Bose first and then wait until the road reopens. What do we have here this time? Braces? Travelling the roads on foot is a bit of a hassle, isn't it? Well, be careful out there. Nice free heal right there. Is there anything out here of value? Nope. Alrighty, then off we go. To the East Bose Highway. So there are some new monsters here for us to fight. So even at about level 12 or 13, these things can hit like a truck if you are not careful.
Let's move out!
So let's see here. I believe... Yep, here we go. So this is a monster that you can fight as part of an extermination request from the Bose region, but you can just go ahead and fight it now, and it'll count. That's one of the reasons why we have the silver earrings. So hopefully we have everything we need for this fight. Let's go ahead with our arts here. So these are weak against wind. Go ahead and cast arts. Cast it on you. So you do have burial, which is going to be super useful. Perfect. Nobody has any earth arts equipped. Let's see, I think we should just be good now to wallop on this thing. But maybe we actually would be better here. Shadow Spear. Go ahead and use arts. Yeah, arts do a little bit more damage. There we go, easy. Now we don't even have to come back later to do that. Let's see, Nebel Valley is the north. Alrighty, and we're going to kind of go on a little bit of a detour this way. There's a couple more food items that we are going to be able to get in this area. So I think we head this way. Let's see. Oh. Gonna want to kind of dodge all of these monsters. They hit pretty hard. Go over these two bridges here. I think it's this way. And yep, here we go. you've done rather well to make it to this place. There's not much I can offer you, but make yourselves comfortable. We should have, yep, red tail soup, which is another meal that we can go ahead and unlock. Oh. Let's go ahead and eat that now to add it to our list of recipes that we can make. And then share a meal, which will unlock a second recipe. Go ahead and rest while we're here as well. So that meal that we made is pretty expensive to make it, but it's useful in the fact that it has a chance to either do nothing or raise your CP to 100 but reduce your health down to 1. So that can be useful if you need a CP boost later on in the game. But for right now, it's way too expensive to abuse it in any kind of way. So that was just to unlock it. Let's see. So now we're just going to go and continue on our merry way to the next area. What's that headed this way? Well, if it isn't Sherazad, how have you been? Fine, I haven't seen you in a while either. What are you up to? As you can see, I'm doing an escort job. I'm sure that you've heard all about the airliners being grounded after the Lind incident, right? Because of that, we have to move all this cargo to the Royal City by ground transport. I see, well your efforts are appreciated. So how about yourself? What are you doing with these youngsters? Don't tell me you're looking into the incident. That was the plan. Why? Do you know something we should be aware of? Well, I think it would be best if you spoke with Legrand about it at the Bose branch. Anyway, I've got to get going. Catch you later. First Mr. Ashton and now him. Everybody keeps hinting at something, but no one will just come out and say it. I wonder what's up. Well, there must be a good reason for it, and we'll probably find our answers at the Bose branch. Agreed. If we do as he suggests and ask Legrand about it, we may just get a clue as to what's going on. Anyway, let's get moving. Round the bend we go. On to the next area. So there is an enemy here called a Wisdom, which I'll be doing some grinding off screen a little later on, where you can get some skull pendants which protect against like instant death attacks. I think it's that creature right there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this one. And HP 2 quartz. So I'm going to go ahead and actually fight it once here, just to double check if this is the monster I'm thinking about. Yep. So I'll be fighting it once here, but off screen I will. Is that weak against fire? Yeah, you pretty much want to use your fire bolts on this as well. I want to try and get 4 of the HP 2 quartz. And 4 skull pendants, because that's just super useful to have.
Are you done already?
But I didn't get anything from it that time, but I will be doing some grinding on that off screen to basically get 4 each of those items, so they'll come in super handy later on. We have an additional optional scene that we can watch here by going north. Hold it right there. The Harkin Gate is currently not permitting civilian passage through the checkpoint. Unauthorized personnel are not allowed past this point. Come on, it'll be alright if you let us through. No, it's not alright. The border garrison is putting all of its efforts into searching for the missing airliner. We will not allow anyone or anything or anyone to hinder the search. We've no intention to do anything of the sort. We're bracers, so are you trying to tell us we can't pass either? Bracers? I can see that you're a bracer, but are you trying to tell me that these kids are too? Hahaha, that's right. See the emblems? I see. But I'm sorry to inform you that even bracers are no exception. You heard the man, now how about you move on out of here? I bet I could change their tune with a little help from my staff. Forget it, Estelle. They wouldn't be of much use to us unconscious either. Anyway, let's hurry to Bose. Here we are. Finally made it here. This is the commercial city of Bose, which sits at the heart of the Bose region. Wow, this definitely looks like a city. Of the 5 major cities in Labourle, this one comes next after the Royal City. Compared to Roland, the buildings are all made of stone and seem a lot bigger. Does anyone have any idea what that huge building is over there? That's the Bose Market. It's an indoor marketplace made up of various shops. Food, clothing, sundry goods, furniture, books, and so on. You can pretty much buy everything here with the exception of weapons and ordnance. It's not surprising that they call this place a commercial city. Man, I really wish this trip could have been for shopping. Maybe some other time. Let's first stop by the guild and find out what's going on regarding the incident. Oh, alright. Just so you know, the Bracer Guild is just right over there. See, so we've got the Bracer Guild just right over there. I'm going to go ahead and talk to everybody in the town before I go and advance the story at the Bracer Guild. Good day to you, and welcome to Antarose. Do you have a reservation? Nope. Is this a restaurant then? 'Tis as you say, yes. I am the manager, Lepcha. I tend to the restaurant's needs while the owner is away. Herein, the best quality ingredients and servers await you, amounting to the greatest dining experience of your life. I personally guarantee that if you partake of our delicacies, you will emerge full and satisfied. Please, come this way, I'll gladly show you to a table. Wow, this guy's got a lot of confidence in his restaurant, and I must admit, it certainly does look like a nice place. Yeah, but he's a bit pushy, don't you think? I mean, when I see this place, my first thought is, ka-ching! We'd go broke if we ate here. Haha, it's not cheap, that's for certain. If one wished to stay for a full-course dinner, let's see... It would require the bounty from 30 large monsters at minimum to gather enough mirror. Yow, yeah, not for me, thanks. At that price, I'll gladly go street vendor. Deep-fried pom, pom on a stick, poms in a blanket. And this flavour hasn't changed one bit, it's good as ever. I hear the owner of this place changed a few years back, but the quality certainly hasn't dropped any. If anything, the food's gotten better since then. We've begun running out of certain goods here in Bose, and while we have no means of eliminating the problem, we can at least try to make it better, if only slightly. Army regulations, along with the grounding of the airships, have a definite effect on business that cannot be ignored. I need to reopen negotiations and get things squared away as soon as possible. Welcome, welcome! Here for a good meal? If so, please let me show you to a table. I am the sommelier here. If you have any questions or concerns regarding wine, I will be more than happy to address them for you. To a chef, each and every day is lived in pursuit of flavour. When the flavour stops, it's time to put the kitchen knife down once and for all. One must never be satisfied. Recipes must never stop evolving. Complacency disqualifies you as a chef. A complacent chef is no chef at all, as far as I'm concerned. This guy's pretty intense, it's kinda scaring me. Yeah, he has the eyes of a pro. A really skilled, really psycho sort of pro. It's amazing how tenacious the head chef is about his flavours. I'm trying to work on my flavours too. I even stayed in the kitchen all night to perfect a new soup recipe. My goodness, what a restaurant. It's just as glorious as I'd always hoped it would be. But up until now, we've just been admiring it from afar. Ah well, what should I order, I wonder? Hot, 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 hot. Oh, spicy food is just the thing for an old man like myself. Brings back the old appetite, something fierce. I must say, this coriander-infused duck dish really does the trick. I bet I could eat another 2 of these easy. We've come from the capital for food and shopping. The capital is quite lively, but I must admit this town gives it quite a run for its money. I often vacation with Marion. We have similar interests and obnoxious amounts of money to spend on them. Though my goal this time was more shopping than food, one can never have too many dinner-dial wallets or rhino cider salad bowls after all. Hey, welcome. Sit wherever you like. I'm a scholar specialising in living beings from days long past, and on the subject of peculiar living beings, I encountered the most uniquely swift monster I've ever seen during a recent geological survey. That was along the road in West Bose, if I'm not mistaken. Having never seen such a creature before, I thought to capture it, but it was far too quick for these legs of mine. I'd best get some more exercise in my daily regimen, I surmise. And learn the cheese risotto. And we need this recipe too. Another couple of recipes to add to our repertoire. Oh, woe is me. How did things get like this? I gave up my whole life for that darned workshop. Being Miss Morano's attendant is exhausting work, but it's precisely because of the power she wields that she's earned the dubious role of Shadow Mayor, I suppose. Just doing my best not to miss anywhere. Welcome. Please enjoy our hotel's atmosphere, which is rich with tradition. I'm so busy today. I want to hurry and finish all these terrible jobs and then head out on the town. I'm sorry to say this, but the mayor is currently out at the moment. If you have some business with her, could I ask you to come back at a later time? Anybody else here to talk to? Doesn't even seem to be any kitchen staff. I better hurry and get this cleaning done ASAP. Or else Lila's going to get really mad. Looks like that was everything here. Oh wow, so many people here to speak to. My dad works in the trade business, and our family has been doing the same job for generations. But I don't think I'm cut out to be a merchant. Bose merchants enjoy the freedom of the market system here, but we also have a rule to always keep our word. And for that reason alone, we are very strict about meetings and punctuality. It's certainly been a while since the army clamped down on things, and at this point, because of it, we're definitely going to be in the red this month. I come all the way back here to be with the family, and my father's nowhere to be found. And he's the one who said to come back to Bose as soon as possible. What's going on? My mother's worried, so maybe I'll just give a call to the place where he was staying. That's strange. I would have thought that my husband would be home by now. With my daughter at home now, it seems like we can finally enjoy a meal together as a family for the first time in ages, but... That's not what I'm mad about. The thing I'm mad about is the fact that he doesn't have the decency to say one word before he leaves. It's important for people to have hobbies in their old age, so I don't see why you have to get so mad about mine. Don't you realise you're just going to turn into a wrinkled old prune getting angry all the time? Let's first stop by the guild and find out about the ongoing situation. The Bose branch is in the North Block. Good afternoon and welcome. Take a look around and see if there's anything you like. I'm not going to buy any weapons or anything yet. I'm just going to go ahead and make sure I've spoken to everybody. And then I'll probably re-equip on the next episode. So I'll be running the show starting today, huh? Excellent, now it's time to make some real money. Yeah! I haven't seen my boss around recently. I wonder if he's gotten sick or something. Ooh, I wonder if my husband's business is doing well. My dad makes clothes and then sells them to the people. He made my clothes too, see? There's the church there. Welcome to Bose, the city of commerce. This is the most commercially active city in all the kingdom. It's the place where merchants who dream of success gather. And of course, that includes me. Not this again. Please, Lila. This is my one and only chance. La la la, we're finally here. This day has finally arrived. After my husband has done worshipping here, it's off to the Bose market to buy. As we were arriving in Bose, the airliner flights were cancelled. And right in the middle of my pilgrimage too. Excuse us, Father, but could we have a minute of your time? Huh? This is for you. It's a letter from Father Divine in Roland. Oh ho ho, is this for me? Thank you very much for delivering this. However, a letter from Father Divine could only mean... Ah yes, he's come up with a new formula. Huh? A new formula for what? Ho ho ho, don't tell me you didn't know. Father Divine is a master of medicine known throughout La Belle for his skills in the healing arts. In fact, he's well known for this even back when he was at Gransel Cathedral. Really? Even after he took up his new post as a father in Roland, he has continued his research without fail. And when he discovers an effective medicine, he shares his knowledge with the rest of us. We bracers also use the medicine created by Father Divine on a daily basis. So in a way, we're being supported in our work from behind the scenes. I had no idea. It would have been nice if he had at least mentioned it to us. But it's just like him not to, since he never talks about himself. Ain't that the truth? Father Divine is very strict with himself. Whenever he admonishes someone, he is always admonishing himself as well. This is one attitude I think all young children these days should learn. Although it'd be a bit difficult for me to learn at this ripe age. Yeah, ha 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 or whatever. Well, how about we just try to work hard without overreaching ourselves? I appreciate you coming all the way up from Roland to deliver this letter today. Oh, adios, goddess of the firmament. Please protect these souls as you guide them in their daily lives. You must be tired after having made the trip all the way from Roland today. Oh, adios, who art in heaven. please bestow thy blessings and thy guidance upon these souls. Doesn't look like there is a second floor. Wait, hold on. I think there is. Yep, here we go. Welcome to the Septium Church. Are you here to worship? I'm impressed to see people as young as yourselves concerned with spiritual matters. I wonder what I'll buy today. I hope I can find some kind of outfit that I like. Let's see, where else do we have to go? We have the landing port. Already gone in there. Let's go to the landing port and speak to everyone. I had planned to take a trip to the Royal City, but the airliner I was supposed to be on hasn't showed up. Airliner flights have been cancelled and there's been no indication as to when they'll resume. I feel extremely bad for all the customers we have waiting here, to say nothing of the other landing ports. I came here thinking I could catch a flight on an airliner, but it doesn't seem like anybody's getting ready for one to come in. I wonder where the airliner is. What's going on? We mechanics have been standing by here the whole time as per the company's orders. I wonder how long we'll need to keep waiting like this. Haha, this is the perfect place for taking photos. Come on, my fur-winged airships. I think that's everyone here to talk to. Let's see. This is just another... Yep. I think the last place to go is great. Oh, a couple of people around here to speak to. Bose is nearly, if not just as lively as the Royal City. We do a lot of trade with merchants from the Empire. In other words, we're not in short supply of much of anything. Ho ho ho, there's no place like the Bose Market in Grancel, that's for sure. One day I'm going to be a merchant and live in a big mansion. Good luck with that one. If you haven't noticed, not every merchant can live in a big home. Anyone around here to speak to? Just inside, I guess. I've been living in Bose my whole life, but this is the first time I've actually come to the market. Where to start? There are goods and stores all over the place. And there's dust everywhere. Good day and welcome. Hey there, you two. Have a look at my goods. I have everything you need. What that's so loud. My ears, they bleed. Well, this place is alive and bustling like everyone says. I wonder if it's like this all day. It is. People from all corners of La Belle gather here to grow their businesses. And their eagerness and zeal to succeed is nothing to be balked at. Tentatively speaking, I'm an employee here at this store. I help out my mother. I'm not playing around, just in case you were wondering. This one's quite a catch. Can I help you find something? My medicine can take care of almost any kind of ailment. So you sell medicine, huh? There seems to be almost anything one could ever want here in the Bose Market. That's for sure. The sheer amount of stuff for sale is pretty overwhelming. Look who it is! The most professional photographer on the planet. Huh? Dorothy, is that you? And she's off in her own world again. Wow, look at all the stuff they're selling here. I'm getting a kink in my neck just turning my head to try and take all of it in. She's so into her surroundings it looks like she can't even hear you. My pal Buck has started raising prices on his goods, but in light of the situation I guess I can understand why. Although some of his prices seem a bit too high. Let's see, now what do we do about today's side dish? Should I try making something with meat or should I try something with fish? Thanks to the restrictions placed on everything by the army, nothing has gone right. When I think about the price of getting things in stock, I feel like my business is going to dry up. This guy's in a rather foul mood. No kidding, airliner flights have been cancelled and the Eisen Road has been blockaded off. I'm sure it's not doing wonders for these merchants' businesses either. How are you doing today? Is there anything I can help you find? I carry brands from the Royal City here as well. If you would like, please have a look around. Looks like they sell clothes here. I'm fine, I already like the clothes I'm wearing now. I can also do custom designs or tailor any clothes you'd like. Just keep that in mind if you decide you want something more fashionable than your current, unique outfit. Oh, burn. Welcome! How about a fluffy egg sponge cake? It's a speciality here at the Bose market. Wow, this looks so good, Joshua. Yeah, it does have a nice smell to it, doesn't it? Joshua, after we find Dad, let's come here and get one of these to eat together, okay? That's not a bad idea. Really? You'd better not forget about this later on, you hear me? It looks like a girl is running the confectionery shop now. Before it was some guy running this place. I wonder what happened to him. Good day to you and welcome. I carry everything from antique books to textiles and daily necessities. Man, would you look at all this stuff. Mr. Rinnon's general store has lots of stuff, but this one carries even more than he does. Yeah, it's pretty easy to see exactly why this store's here in the market. I stock a lot of imported goods from the Empire and the Republic, so I'm pretty confident about my selection. Did I speak to this one? The book I'm after isn't here. Maybe I should try checking out another shop. Oh, I guess I didn't. Teehee, this is the first time I've been allowed to go on an errand all by myself. Let's see now, what was I supposed to buy? Let's see, now who is having a sale today? Where's my memo? I know I've got it written down somewhere. Alrighty, well that is everyone in Bose spoken to. A little longer of an episode today, but I appreciate it if you managed to bear with me. So don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell notification icon just so you know when the next episode comes out. And I will see you all on the next one. Bye bye for now.